So I like that, when it comes from somebody, it's not just like, oh, let me pull a crystal ball and tell you what's in the future. It's more like, no, the data, you should be alarmed by this because if you're not
Yeah.
seeing this, who's seeing this? It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's insane that, even inflation, I was following that for a while and looking at, like, okay, if you're going to look at inflation and what the government's reporting, then compare it to something, right? What do you compare it to? Well, the best thing to compare money to has always been gold. So if you track out the price of gold versus the dollar and inflation that they tell you, they should track relatively together because as inflation goes, you can buy less gold with that same amount of money.
Mhm.
And because gold is the best standard for measuring inflation, then like I said, they should go together. And they pretty much did go together until about 2006. The numbers were very close where gold and dollars tracked or inflation tracked very closely. And then from 2006 until until now, the gold and it's like our inflation is literally 2 to 3x what gold is going up. Or gold is going up 2 to 3 times higher than the inflation they're reporting, which is telling you they're reporting inflation, and the dollar is much weaker now than it was in 2006. But the data shows that.
Yeah.
Now, the news doesn't show that, but that's what the data shows.